Over the last 2 years of living out here in Thailand, I'm in Bangkok now. I first came here, but there's so many other different places you can live in Thailand: Chiang Mai, Koh Samui, Pattaya, and a few other ones that we'll be going over in this video. And I'll be going through each of my own experiences with these different places to see which one would kind of fit you the best, just because it really just determines on what your goal is coming out here that determines which place would be best for you. So without wasting any more time, I'm going to go through a slideshow, just go through each different one, the pros, the cons, what I think of them, just to help you make a better decision on which place you would enjoy the most and would be most beneficial. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight in. So what we are going to take into account when figuring out which place is best for you is going over which kind of life you're able to create with each of these different places, like the vibes, the different cost of living with each different one, the networking aspect of like who you're able to meet in each of these different places, because it does really kind of mold your reality. You are the average of the 5 people you hang around. It is an age-old saying. It's kind of cliche at this point, but it's still absolutely true. And then being able to navigate through the raining/burning season, so that way you don't have to be annoyed by the rain or just breathe in those toxic chemicals that do come around certain times of the year, and being able to just navigate through that and completely avoid it. I'll be going over that as well. And then going over the quality of women in each and every single different location. And last but not least, the ease of transportation and how convenient all of these places are. So starting off, we're going to go over where I'm currently living right now. As you can see behind me, I'm in Bangkok, Thailand for at least the next year. Not just going to stay here, but travel around. But this is like the home base. And yeah, it's like literally GTA 5 in real life. You can do whatever you want, anytime you want. City never sleeps. That type of vibe. It's like Gotham in the real world. And what you would need to be living here full time to live like comfortably, not survive. This is like comfortably, like to do what you want, but still not live anything like crazy luxurious lifestyle. Just like, just to not worry about the bills is like $3K a month is like the absolute minimum. But with Bangkok, this is really just a place to completely grind, lock in on your goals, network, build out your community, or go completely off the rails. There's really no in between. You can't like dip your toes in there at Nana Plaza. You can't just dip your toes into locking. It's either one or the other. If you do both, you're going to have to be some disciplined, super high willpowered guy to pull that off. But for myself, I'm either all in or all out, whether it be completely locking in the right direction or the wrong direction. So yeah, it's either you and your laptop absolutely printing or getting happy endings and drinking and partying every single day. There's nothing else that you can do. Now with Bangkok, the networking is next level here. It's definitely the best in Thailand, in my opinion, just because there's so many very high level people here, and not just foreigners, not just digital nomads, but even the Thai locals. There's a lot of people who like own gyms, nightclubs that I've been able to meet, thankfully, which have been able to provide me, discounts, special events, and all that type of stuff, which is pretty cool. And then next up, with Bangkok, the raining season here is from late May to late October, which isn't that bad. A lot of people, they don't really like the raining season. They go to Europe, maybe Koh Samui, which is something you can do. If, the rain kind of hurts you that badly, you can easily escape it. But for me, I actually do quite like the rainy season, just because I feel like it's a time to just completely lock in and shut out the traveling and just lock in on scaling up the business. And with Thailand, I think it's definitely the most convenient, just because they do have the BTS right there. So even though the traffic is absolutely horrendous, it gets stuck most of the time. Like I think it was like yesterday or the day before, where the lights were just completely frozen on red and nothing was moving for like an hour. But yeah, otherwise the BTS is chill. You can take a grab bike, which will be able to kind of mitigate that traffic a little bit, just because they're just weaving through the cars to get you from point A to point B. And then last but not least, the quality of women in Bangkok is very versatile. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet. You can get whatever you want, but be wary of what you eat, as it could be a slab of meat, no homo. So just make sure, give a little nut tap, look for the Adam's apple, the collarbones, the hands, to make sure you stay away from the ladyboys. But yeah, as you can see in this picture right here, my friend Ram and Alex, 2 students in Living Unchained, was able to make money online, come out here to Bangkok, Thailand. It's definitely the best place to go, especially if you're like level 1, level 2 right now. you don't really have what it takes to make 10K a month, Bangkok is the best ground to be able to scale and lock yourself in until you level up your skills, find the right vehicle, and to be able to scale to at least 10,000 a month, because 10,000 a month, that's like the minimum every man should be making in order to create the life of his dreams. But yeah, moving on, Koh Samui, which is next up on the list. It's just more of like the beach, hills, like paradise on earth type of vibes. And to live there like comfortably, but not, luxurious, like not balling out, is like 2K a month, which isn't that much. It's not that hard to get to that point. So being able to live in paradise, like the most beautiful island on earth, for only 2K a month is just an absolute cheat code. And yeah, it really is just heaven on earth, with more chill vibes. You're not going to be scaling that hard there. There's not that much motivation. It's just like palm trees, the ocean, sand, shisha, like all the relaxing things that you want to do is all in Koh Samui. And with networking, it can be a little bit tricky because there are a ton of level ones. There are a lot of people on holiday that are going to Koh Samui. So don't expect to meet up with some very big ballers who are going to change your life in terms of like the networking opportunities. It's just going to be a lot of people having fun, partying, smoking shisha, drinking, going to sound club, just, chilling out and having a good time, which is totally okay. But yeah, like I said, it's not great for like scaling, locking in and building out your community, your friends, but it is amazing for living. It is like the absolute dream life. I'm thinking of going there. Like whenever I'm making 100K a month, I might spend 6 months there to train for like a Muay Thai fight. Right now I'm training for a boxing fight actually out here in Bangkok, which I'll have a fight here just to be able to kind of lock in on business and my physical, skills with boxing at the same exact time. And with Koh Samui, the raining season is from October to December, so you can just go from Koh Samui to Bangkok when that does occur, and when the raining season is happening in Bangkok, you can go to Koh Samui to completely avoid it, but to me, it's not that big of a problem. Now with Koh Samui, the women here are not too abundant, and they all talk. Like a few of my friends, they went out. It was just like a week. They were going out every night, getting with girls every single night. And by the end of the week, all the girls pretty much knew them at the club. So if you are going for girls in Koh Samui, you're going to have to go to different clubs and not dip your toes in too much, just because there's not that many out there. Like you're going to go to one club, sleep with all the girls there, go to another one, and they might see you there. It's going to just be a very big, awkward situation. So not too abundant, but no problem whatsoever, especially because I've had a girlfriend for 2 years. So just lock in and scale. Don't worry about the girls too much. And with Koh Samui, the traffic isn't that bad compared to Bangkok, of course, but the roads are very sandy. I think the first mastermind that we had with the high table, we had 3 or 4 accidents with the motorbikes within a 4-day span. One person broke his hip. Sam, hope you're getting better. But yeah, it's just very dangerous in terms, you just have to be very cautious with the bikes, just because they are very kind of weary roads, sandy, potholes, very curvy turns. You just have to be, slow and steady until you gain your confidence to learn the roads, and then you're completely fine. But yeah, Koh Samui, this is definitely the place to go if you're wanting to chill, train Muay Thai, tan, go to the beach. This is definitely the best place to go. But if you're looking for more of like locking in, networking, and just completely honing in on your craft and leveling up, this probably isn't the best place to go unless your only goal in life is training Muay Thai and having a good time. Now, next up is Chiang Mai. It's pretty boring, to be honest, just mountains, bikes, and it is one of the cheapest in all of Thailand to be able to live here full time. You only need like 1K a month to live like completely comfortably, to do whatever you want. Really, there's not that much to do. But in Chiang Mai, this is just a place to, acquire some dad lore, driving through the mountains on shrooms, drinking a few beers. And it is like the cheapest in Thailand, like I just said. But there is a very big digital nomad network out here as well. So if you are looking for that networking aspect of like connecting with digital nomads to figure out a way to make money online, or to just connect with people who are in your same niche, this is a really good place to go. But the only con of Chiang Mai, besides it being pretty boring, is it does have like a smoking season where the up north, they're burning the crops, and all that smoke is coming down to Chiang Mai. And that lasts from February to April, with March being the worst month of the year to go there. Like I went there to go set up my education visa, and it was literally, the air was full of smoke. Wasn't very fun whatsoever. I was like coughing a storm. My throat was hurting. Brain fog maxing. It wasn't that great, to be completely honest. And yeah, with Chiang Mai, there's a lot more local kind of Thai women there. than Bangkok and Koh Samui that has a lot more tourism. So you're going to be dealing with a lot more locals than foreigners. So if that's your thing, go ahead and go there. Find yourself a local girl, get married, have Thai kids, and have a great life. Last but not least, it's really good to go here if you don't want any distractions. Like one of my friends, Lyndon, he went there completely locked in, scaling the business, connecting with his friends. It's a very good place to go if you are going with a very good group of people that are all focused on the same type of goals, because otherwise it's just going to be pretty boring, to be completely honest. You're going to be waking up, staring at the mountains all day, working, and then maybe going to the gym and maybe driving your bike a little bit, training, and then that's pretty much it. Like that's the only type of life you're able to achieve out there. Not that exciting for me, but if that's your type of deal, that's what you want to do, this is the place to go. Next up on the list is Pattaya, which I believe to be the degen capital of the world. And all you need to live here is 2K a month. It's not that expensive, but it's not that cheap as Chiang Mai. It's just right there in the middle. But with Pattaya, it does have both sides of the coin in terms of the quality of life that you're able to achieve here. Like if you look at this picture to the right, this is like the peak Pattaya. This is at Club Alexa, I believe, which is one of the best clubs I've been to in the entire world, to be completely honest. It has the beach right there, very good food, very good drinks. It has like a 5,000, 10,000 baht minimum limit you have to spend, which is no problem whatsoever. But yeah, this is like the best of Pattaya right here. If you look in this picture, this is the best of Pattaya. But it does have the other side of the coin as well, which is like the walking street full of DQs, aka the Indians, just ruining Pattaya, the tourism, just not that great as it used to be. Even I think it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I went there for the first time with one of my students, Jan, and it wasn't that bad. It was pretty good. There wasn't that many DQs walking around, not that much degeneracy. But then I went there with my girlfriend, like I think a month or two ago, and the streets were just 10 times worse. Shit on the ground, people just sleeping everywhere. It was just a complete shit show, to be completely honest. So I don't really go there that much anymore, just because I feel like it's getting worse and worse. But on the other hand, there are a lot of beautiful islands off the coast of Pattaya and a lot of other cool spots, like right out of the city center. But right in the middle, like right in the heart of the city, that's where the most of the degeneracy is. So if you just go outside of that part of the Pattaya, you're going to be completely fine. There's not that much degeneracy. There's still a lot of beauty, like on the outskirts, but right on the inside is where all the trash lies. So if you stay away from that, you're all good to go. And yeah, with Pattaya, I wouldn't recommend it for the weak-willed. If you're like drawn to the degeneracy and you're kind of tempted by it all the time, then I would stay away completely, just because if you kind of dip your toes in a little bit, you're going to jump all the way in. And then before you know it, you have like 5 lady boys in your room, and then you're just done for. You can't get back from that. So I would just recommend, if you're that type of person, just stay away from Pattaya, stick with Bangkok, Koh Samui, Chiang Mai, or somewhere else. But yeah, with Pattaya, it is pretty good with friends. Like if you're going with a good group of people that are locked in, then it's completely fine as well. But definitely wouldn't recommend going alone, as it is too degen for me. Now, following Pattaya is Hua Hin. That's where my good friend Marcus lives. He's an absolute legend. This is like a really good place to train Muay Thai, This is what I thought Pattaya was when I first came out here to Thailand. It's just an absolute banger of a place, to be honest. And it's like, to survive here, to live comfortably here, just like Chiang Mai, you only need 1K a month, which is very easy to attain. And yeah, to sum Hua Hin up, it's pretty much Chiang Mai and Koh Samui combined. It's got the mountains, it's got the beach, it's got everything you need. It's a very easygoing lifestyle, very beautiful scenery. You're just driving around on your bike, training Muay Thai, hanging out with the boys, as you can see in this picture right here. We had like a dinner, trained Muay Thai, working together. It's just a very, very fun time if you're in the right group of people. It is a very good place to scale as well, as long as you are surrounded in the right network. Very cheap to live, not any degeneracy whatsoever. It's pretty much like Pattaya, but instead of like Indians and the degeneracy, there's just a lot of old people. This is like the retirement home for a lot of old people that are coming out here to Thailand. It's just a nice place to go for like a few weeks to a few months, but still for me, it's not that exciting, or it's not that more long-term for me as it is out here in Bangkok. And then with Rayong, I've been here quite a few times. I think I've been here like 4 or 5 times. It's just super peaceful, a lot of local people. 1K a month is all you need to survive out here as well. And yeah, like I said, there's not that many foreigners. So when you do come here, especially if you are like me, you're a foreigner from the US, the UK, Australia, you're an absolute star here just because there's not that many. So when they do see you, they're like, oh my gosh, is that like an NBA player? Is that a superstar? They're just very curious and very kind of excited to see you. They're very loving, very peaceful people there. The food there is very local, very spicy, so I'm not that big of a fan of it. Like when I went there, all I could really eat was either eggs and rice, McDonald's, Wine Connection with steak. I just really couldn't eat that much of the local food just because, like, and I also got very sick, like food poisoning. So you got to go there and expect the local food and not anything that you're used to back in the States. And with Rayong, there's a lot of cool side quests to embark on there, like going off the islands off the coast of Rayong, like Koh Samet. It's pretty fun. You can just go there, rent a bike, go scuba diving, snorkeling. What else? You can jet ski. I mean, whatever you can do on the beach, you can do that there in Koh Samet with the most beautiful beaches that I've seen out here in Thailand so far. But Rayong is just good to go for a few weeks. Definitely not to live there. A little bit too boring. Not that big of a network. There's just not that much to do. So Rayong is just a place to go, like reflect, rejuvenate, rest a little bit, then go back out there into the action out here in Bangkok, Koh Samui, or wherever else you want to go in Thailand. And following that, as you can see in this picture right here, Royat is such a legendary place. It's more of the chill, kind of relaxing vibe, just like Rayong, but just another level up. To survive here, you only need $500 a month or less, to be completely honest. I mean, it's just not that much out there to even spend money on. So all you really need is like a little hut, maybe some food, some water, and that's all you can really buy. There's no malls or anything like that out there. And this is actually where I learned to catch fish with my bare hands. Like we just walked out into the pond through the net. Then the net like kind of has rocks around it. And then you're just on your knees, no homo, kind of just putting your hands in the water. And then bam, you just grab a fish and then you just put it up and eat it. Now, that's not how it's done in terms of like eating it, but that's how you kind of do it. And with Royet, this is definitely the best way to max out the Thai culture is definitely in Royet, just because like there's literally no foreigners that I saw there the entirety of the time that I was there. And all the people are just super excited to see you. They want to take you into the rice fields, show you around, show you the ropes, how to catch fish with their bare hands. That's definitely the cheapest place on this list, but there's no luxury whatsoever, obviously. But it is a very great place to reflect, unwind, relax, rejuvenate, work in the rice fields, catch fish. I don't know what else you can do in Royet, but yeah, that's pretty much all you can do. It's probably not the best for grinding just because there's not really any motivation, but if you're on your deathbed and you're gonna go die in the rice field, this is the place to do it. So yeah, it is great to go for a getaway weekend, but to live there, I don't think so. Now, last but not least on the list is Phuket, which is the largest island in Thailand. It's $2K a month to survive there, comfortably, not any type of high tier lifestyle, but just to survive, chill out, $2K a month. It is the best place to go for island hopping and has an international airport, which is very easy for a lot of people to kind of travel there. So it is like a very much of a hotspot for tourism. I've never been there myself personally, so I am a fake guru on this topic, but I've heard there's tons of Russian tourists there, which is no problem whatsoever. It's a lot better than Pattaya when there's a lot of Indians. But I'm pretty cool with the Russians. I have a lot of Russian friends out in Pattaya, Atlanta, and a few other parts of the world. So Russians are no problem whatsoever, unless, I don't know, maybe you're Indian watching this. It's definitely the most luxurious island in all of Thailand with tons of digital nomads. But it is definitely the most expensive cost of living in all of Thailand as well. And with the rainy season in Phuket, it is a little bit longer. It lasts from May to October, which I think is the longest one on here. And what I've seen and what I've heard from my friends is that it doesn't really feel like Thailand just because it's so overcrowded with tourists. But I mean, in terms of like all of these places, it just really determines on what you're looking to do when you're coming out here to Thailand. If you're trying to enjoy life max to the fullest, go on side quests, I would just go to each and every single one of these to be honest. Like, I mean, all of these have something for you, whether it be like degeneracy, the nature, the people, the culture, whatever you're looking for, all of these have it. It just depends on like how much of it that you want. That determines which of these places is best. So like to sum everything up, if you want to lock in completely, scale as fast as possible, Bangkok is the best place to go. But if you want to life max, go on side quests, train Muay Thai, tan, have a great time, I'd recommend Koh Samui. But if you like the mountains, driving bikes, going on road trips, I would say either Chiang Mai or Hua Hin. And then if you want to go dig into the culture max, experience the full Thai kind of culture lifestyle, I would say Roy Et or Ray Young. And then if you just want to be a complete DQ, full on degenerate, Pattaya is definitely your best bet in terms of being able to acquire that. But yeah, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. Hopefully you guys got some value. If you guys have any questions on coming out here to Thailand, like which place is best for you, hopefully this covered that. But if you need to figure out a way to make money online, if you want to network out here, we have the high table, which we have 86, 87 plus people in person in Thailand out here. Just DM me on that if you want to join that. And yeah, other than that, guys, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.